boys and girls, listener of all ages. This is your beloved fourth favorite host of Baconsale, Jacob. Before we begin this episode, I feel I must give you a brief warning. Though this episode would still not receive an explicit tag, it leans more family unfriendly and contains graphic descriptions of Halloween-related situations.
This is Kate Baconsale. You're listening to Baconsale.
It's our final full episode of the Halloween season.
Ever.
Oh, no. This month we celebrate fear. But there's nothing we fear more than giving full control to Jacob.
Ever.
Don't say ever again. This is the last time we're giving control to Jacob, right?
Yes.
Why am I saying Jacob? He's Jake.
He's Jacob.
Is this why you don't let me drive?
Yeah, precisely.
Welcome to Baconsale. I'm Joel.
I'm Kent.
And Jacob.
And thank you so much for being part of our month-long Halloween-themed shows. We had so much fun doing them. I mean, we had the Hitchcock show, we had the Vampire show, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, and our last one,
The
Listener
listener
Horror
pitches.
Pitches.
Yes.
So we thank you for your submissions. Some of you are a little sensitive, but well, really, I think we treated those pitches like we would if any of us were giving them.
Right.
And
there have been times where I've cried on this show.
Them. Yeah.
I've cried in this show in the past when giving pitches.
Well, that's your own pitches. You're crying about how beautiful you think they are.
They're just so wonderful. They are Oscar winning. But no, it was a really fun episode. We will be doing something like that again, maybe for like summer blockbusters in the future.
Yeah.
So be ready. Don't be scared because we're just having fun.
We are just having fun. Like
While
we're
making fun.
I don't think we tore anyone apart. I think
No.
it was more just kind of like ribbing like we normally do here.
Yeah, and some legitimately scared me as well, which is really cool.
There were some creepy moments.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure.
And the image you put on was also quite entertaining.
It scared me, actually, as I was making like, ugh.
Yes, but
And the outfit you wore while we recorded?
Yes.
It has not left my mind since.
You're welcome.
It's
A little lacy.
I'm
sorry.
It was lacy. It was a little too see-through, but you know what?
Well, let's stop there.
What is happening? I turn away for 2 seconds.
Joel's looking up Patreon.
Yes, because we have some new patrons, guys. So we want to acknowledge
perfect.
and give a shout out. So I want to start off today by giving a shout out to Shauna Ellman. Thank you, Shauna.
Oh, thanks, Shauna.
Is it Ellman or Elliman?
I'm going to say Elliman.
Elliman. Shauna
LMNOP.
Ellman.
I'm sure she's never heard that before. Shauna,
dare
I am
you.
so sorry.
How dare you?
Shauna, for this travesty, I will draw a picture of you
As a Halloween
and
character,
everyone
yeah.
else.
It's
Yes.
still creepy when you say it.
It does.
As a gift to you, I'll draw a picture
I
of you.
cannot wait till this little gift thing is over.
I'm saying,
Because
that's why I said next time Jacob's got to do something because poor Kent's getting carpal tunnel.
seriously.
Yeah, I don't know what I'll do.
So our next patron is Ren Shore.
Thanks, Ren.
Thank you very, very much.
Sounds like an actor name, doesn't it?
Ren Shore.
He's very famous.
Starring Ren Shore. Exactly. Good to have you, Ren. Next patron is Hannah Naylor.
Hey, Hannah.
Oh, Hannah's
what's up?
awesome.
Glad
Hannah's
to have
great.
you. Oh, yeah? We know Hannah?
Supporter for a long time. Yep.
And then we also have Stacy Durant. Thank you for being a patron, Stacy.
Thanks, JC.
Yeah.
And lastly, we have Colton Kupnick. Did I do pretty good on that one?
I think you did. You've been
Kopnick,
practicing
maybe?
that name for a while, but you did good.
Kupnick.
You did good.
Pumpernickel.
No,
No?
not Pumpernickel. I like how he just mocks people's names. Thanks for signing up. Let me mock you for a bit.
I think I'm worse at that than he is. Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to make
Always.
up for it by drawing a picture of you, Colton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've been doing this promotion now for a while, and Kent's drawing all these Halloween pictures, and we are going to be announcing very soon after the airing of the show the winner of the Psycho on Blu-ray as
Yes.
well as the the Masterpiece Hitchcock Collection. I never
Yes.
get that right.
With 15 of his greatest movies.
Yes. So thank you for all your participation in that. We really do appreciate it. And also check out Patreon. We have tons of stuff on there. We actually posted our listener horror pitches, the entire version, on Patreon. And we also have our Halloween approved movie list. So if you're wanting to know what you should watch before the end of the
Last
Halloween
couple
season,
days, sure.
go to Patreon. This is available for everyone, not just for patrons. You can go there and actually see Baconsale approved Halloween movies.
Except for the others.
It should be approved.
It's not approved.
It should be approved. I don't
We're
know
so
why
sorry.
you guys decided you didn't want
I
that
think I
movie.
was trying to just make you mad.
And you did. But that's not what we're talking about today.
Yeah?
What are we talking about today, Jacob?
Today, gentlemen, it's time for Zombie Apocalypse Part 2, The Return of Cruz.
Yay! Is that for real?
Just kidding.
Oh, Cruz.
Well, so
Cruz is still in zombie dog heaven, I think.
Oh, it's heaven now.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, is that what
sure.
it was?
Yeah, I guess. The ranch.
He moved up.
He was in limbo. No, but last Halloween season, episode 130, we did a choose your own zombie apocalypse, wherein which Jacob wouldn't tell us what he was doing.
I actually re-listened to this one. It was the biggest mystery, and he wouldn't share anything with us.
He wouldn't even say it was a Dungeons and Dragons style choose your own adventure game. He just went, I have an idea. You're just going to have to trust me.
It will
Can
blow
I have a pint
your
of your
minds.
blood?
Yes.
I have the IV ready.
Yes.
No, I was like, yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to see how it works. And I think I even said, and you brought this up on that show, which is this is going to be a success or this is going to be our worst show.
And we had a great time with it.
It was fun.
We really enjoyed it.
I mean, there was a couple of bugs and things that I feel like maybe I have worked out, maybe.
I actually love that episode, and I love how much Joel has like serious compassion for me as a person.
It was the solid
I'm not
ending,
saving
actually.
him at all in this one.
He saved. Well, he went to save my life, and he gave up his own in my place.
Yeah.
So ridiculous.
That said, he made fun of me the entire episode.
I didn't. Jacob did. Remember, Jacob was calling you an oaf, and you were running the tree
It just
branches.
depends how you guys
A
roll.
mammoth oaf is what I was called.
Yeah, I think so. But so yeah, that was a fun time we had last time.
I'm going to rip both of you guys again, just so you know.
Yeah.
But and so for that was I know Jacob did that last year, kind of in secret in like the 2-week period time, and then this time he was like, "Okay, guys,
I want to hear this. I'm excited.
I need a year. I need a year to get this just right." And we're like, "Fine, okay, we'll do one of these next year." And he's like, "Okay, I'll do it."
Yep.
And then yesterday he's like, "I got to start working on this."
Yeah.
So
And here's the thing: we hashtag Jacob jokes. We never know, Jake.
I know.
when you're
That's
joking,
really the best part.
or not. So we don't even know how to respond to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, no, at any possible moment, I always say, I should really get started on that thing.
But anyway, so Jacob has a show. Kent and I have no notes whatsoever or idea of what's going on.
Hey, Jake, I am so excited because I freaking love your shows. when
Listen,
you put these
They usually
together.
are very entertaining.
And I would be remiss to say that we do have a guest here, and we have had for every one of these choose your own shows. We have our friend Zachary Western.
Hey, Zachary.
He's wooing himself over there.
Zachary, plug your show from way over there.
Adventures out there.
His show is called Adventure Is Out There. If you couldn't hear that little yell or squeal or whatever that was, but no, in the. Thanks for being here, pal.
He's just getting ready for me to rib him, as what it
He
is.
has
Yeah.
been
Till
our
he mocks your name.
Exactly. He has been our scorekeeper for every one of these shows, well before he had a podcast. And now look at him. He is big time here in the Bacon
That's
Cave.
the least we could do, give him a leg up in the podcasting world.
Right? Yes.
Stuck here for months.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, I actually like
Get back in the
I like-
box.
I think one of the best things you did, though, Kent, was create that throne made of Doritos for him to sit on.
Yeah.
It's very nice. He can eat the Doritos as he's sitting there.
I mean, you're kind of eating your own seat, which is weird, though.
Well, but it's mostly the armrests. I don't think he's going to eat the seat.
Yeah. But you're covered in that powder. It's just real gross.
Because it was a terrible idea, okay? Like, I know you don't want to hear that, but it was a terrible idea.
And it's weird there's a salsa bowl right underneath, like a little moat. I don't know why we have that there.
Salsa and Doritos.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready to begin?
Yes, please.
All right. The story begins. Kent and Joel are sitting down. Joel says to Kent, I do not regret this at all. No, of course not. This was a good decision, Kent responds, but adds, but is it weird we're not telling Jake? Maybe we tell him later, Joel says. As you're unwrapping your second McDouble, Kent gives you a look because you haven't finished your last item. You continue. What is weird is that you brought a steak quesadilla into McDonald's. Kent huffs.
Why would you do that?
I know.
Like, that's less weird than your Mexican pizza. Joel takes a bite. Combining Taco Bell with McDonald's in one sitting was not my idea. You are to blame for this. By the way, how is your double triple mega crunch? Isn't that the one filled with spicy nacho cheese? Kent shrugs. It feels like I've had it before, but yeah.
So hungry.
Suddenly, a familiar but almost forgotten voice calls out across the aisle. If you're doing this for the show, you need new material. If you're doing this, if you're
Social
doing
zero, huh?
if you're doing this for fun, you're disgusting. Kent and Joel turn and stare across at the trickster from Supernatural who is shaking his head.
I know who that is now. I know who that is now.
You then look back at each other with fear in your eyes. Joel, Kent says, I think it's Halloween again. Indeed it is, you sad podcasters, the trickster interrupts. I hope you don't think that you're less dorky this year just because you joined Patreon and a small few people took pity on you.
Oh, that's nice of them.
It's actually Patreon, Kent interrupts. Joel adds, it's like Patreon, but with an E. What? Where's the E? The trickster asks. No, stop. Say nothing. This is not going to turn into a Patreon plug.
But it has.
And Joel chimes in. No, it's a Patreon plug. Support us on patreon.com/baconsale.
Sneaks that in there.
Okay, that's it. Now I'm not even warning you about what's going to happen. The trickster yells. Is it bad? Kent asks. The trickster blinks at you. Obviously.
Yes.
I'm ready, Joel states. No zombie boys are killing me today. You're going down, Kenny D.
Yep.
Whoa, take it easy.
You caused my death last time.
I needed your help. Yeah, I'm going down.
Not doing it.
Oh, right. So, plot twist. This time you guys are going to have to work together, make decisions together.
Oh, no.
Honestly, that seems like the greater torture. One cool perk, though. If things do get rough, you'll be able to communicate through your thoughts.
What? We are brain twins. I don't know if anyone knew that. We are brain twins.
What am I thinking of right now?
The Nightmare Burger for Burger King?
No, I was thinking of nacho cheese.
So sorry.
So close. So Joel responds, yeah, but stop ruining it by making it sound pretentious. Oh, Joel, the trickster adds,
Yes.
is that your Mexican pizza floating? Yeah, it was Kent's idea, you say. Wait, what? Joel and Kent look to see the last slice of Joel's Mexican pizza smothered in mild sauce, hovering nearly a foot over the table.
He uses
Okay,
ketchup.
so Mexican pizza you really can't slice. It's kind of one slab of soggy tortilla.
break it off.
Oh, it's in pizza cubes. There's four. There's
Pizza
four
cubes.
slices.
Oh, pizza cubes. I love it when pizza's cut into cubes.
Maybe cubes isn't the right word.
I think it is.
This trickster, I tell you.
All right, you both stare at it and then at each other as things begin floating up. Suddenly, a bright white light fills the McDonald's. It grows brighter and brighter until it's impossible for you to see anything. You both shut your eyes just when you hear a strange humming, and the light grows even brighter still.
Aliens.
So bright, it hurts your eyes even with them closed. You sink to the floor, trying to push your eyes into your knees, gripping your head tightly in the fetal position. As you begin wondering...
Normal after I ate at McDonald's and Taco Bell.
I started wondering, do we just have food poisoning at this point and we're just seeing delusions?
It may be. Well, we'll see if that ties in.
Okay.
As you begin wondering if you'll ever be able to see again, the light slowly fades and you open your eyes. You look around squinting to see you are still in the McDonald's. Except everything has changed. It's as though the bright light
We're now in McDowell's.
was absorbed by everything inside, and the whole interior glows with a white hue.
Oh, they actually cleaned.
It's a clean McDonald's.
Wow, okay.
As you look around further, you realize there is no one else but you two inside now.
Well, they have the
Yes, the
self-order
two of us.
kiosks, so we're just fine.
You can make it if
You still
try.
need people to make it.
Oh, that's how it happens?
I can make a
Machines.
McDonald's burger.
But you look outside. You look outside the window. It's completely black, but you think you can still see shadows moving outside in that darkness.
Okay.
Joel speaks first.
As usual.
Are we dead? Is this heaven? Kent responds in a moment. I don't think it's heaven.
Not McDonald's.
McDonald's is heaven? That's like a tier 3 heaven, right?
Yeah, that's tier 3 heaven for sure.
It was a tier one fast food restaurant.
Yeah, but
remember?
do you want like a dirty play place to give you diseases in heaven?
You can't get disease in heaven.
Yeah, well, the play place
Maybe
would.
you can if it's McDonald's.
That's why it's a tier 3 heaven, Joel.
Oh, diseases in heaven.
Would you slide my slide?
What?
I don't know.
Stop.
That's a stretch, Kent.
Trickster, we're so sorry.
Now you must decide what to do. Here are your options.
All right.
You
And
can.
we're together in this universe. This isn't even like last time in the last show we were doing separate timelines. This one we're on the same
You guys
timeline.
are in the same timeline. You're going to have to work together and decide together. Oh, and here's some rules.
Finger boop.
Here's some rules, by the way. You guys won't always agree, and so you have
What?
your trusty dice
What
here.
podcast do you think this is?
He
sir?
just said you're going down, Kenny D, and I think he wants me to die, but now you have to rely on me.
You do. You have to rely on each
I
other.
can rely on your dead carcass.
Wow.
We'll see how that goes with this. If you guys do disagree, you'll have to roll, and whoever rolls higher is the winner.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
And we have
have our dice.
Thanks,
have your
Trickster. It
dice.
looks like we have some trusty die.
All right. So your options now. You may wait it out and see what happens. You can see what's in the kitchen. You can try out the front door. You could find a place to hide by going and squeezing into the play slide. Or you can finish your food.
So there are shapes outside these bright windows.
There's no one in the restaurant but us.
Right.
Yep.
We
Can't-
could.
I think we got to go to the kitchen.
You say in the kitchen?
I'm sitting there thinking, like, if we have the place to ourselves, it'd be fun to go back there and make like a super ginormous burger.
But we're. Are you really thinking about food? We just had a cubed Mexican pizza,
That fills you up. Okay.
and we're being watched at this point. We're being.
But as far as we know, we're safe inside, and I want to get a feeling of the surroundings.
Okay, we'll go into the kitchen.
All right, to the kitchen. There are no people in sight back there. Everything is empty and the food is sitting out. You're too full for much more, except you see the soft serve ice cream.
It never works, by the way.
machine, and that's catching your eye. So at this point, do you choose to go hide in the large kitchen freezer, in case something's coming. Wait it out back here, see what happens. Or have a cone. You may need the energy. Plus, it sounds cool and refreshing.
Well, I saw Punky Brewster once where Cherry got stuck in the freezer.
I think we all remember that.
It's ruined me forever.
Yeah.
I will never hide in the freezer. That's instant death. And we're being watched.
It is kind of
Let's get
coded.
an ice cream cone, Ken. Why
Ice
not?
cream, because we did have some really savory food, so we need a treat.
Yep.
And it kind of shows that we're peaceful, whatever's watching us.
Well, that's more.
And we're not scared
Is I
either.
don't feel. I guess I don't feel impending doom yet.
Right.
So I'm okay having an ice cream cone just for a little bit.
Yeah. Soft serve for
All
sure.
right. You guys can roll to see who grabs the ice cream cone.
Highest number wins.
Highest roll wins.
What'd you get?
2.
4.
All right, Joel. Joel grabs a cone, placing it carefully under and pulls down the lever. At once, all at once, sticky, dark red goop shoots into the cone and all over your hands, splashing on your arms and clothes before you can even pull away. Ah, dang it, Joel cries and yanks away.
that's
Not
Joel,
ice
isn't it?
cream, not ice cream.
Do you think it's like cherry topping?
I feel like Gage on Pet Cemetery.
Not ice cream.
Not ice cream.
You deserve that, Ken says.
Yeah. You went for the cone first.
And Joel,
I rolled higher.
Yeah, but that was really selfish of you.
To roll higher?
Yes.
yeah, Joel, you respond, how do I deserve this? And you answer, flinging the warm goop from your hands and arms. Kent says, we both deserve this for thinking McDonald's was tier 1.
Truth. Tier 3 heaven, tier 1 fast food.
All right, so back here in the kitchen by the ice cream machine, you now have 3 choices. You can wait it out back there. You can try the front door, or you can go try to hide in a play place slide.
Kent?
I want to hide in the slide.
You don't want to go on the germ-ridden slide?
I don't want to, but I feel like if we hide, something may try to come in, and then we can watch whatever it is.
But if we're in the play place, you know how hard that is to get out of as an adult?
That's true, but also hard for anything else to come into as well.
I'm going to disagree with Kent.
You're going to walk right out the door?
I'm going to walk out the
It's
door.
a bad decision.
Well, no, wait. Okay,
We're safe
what were the
inside
options?
McDonald's
you
right
can
now.
roll.
What were the options again? Play place?
Wait it out, try the front door, or hide in the play place slide.
Hide in the slide, because we can look through the little holes in the side of the slide to see if there's anyone else coming in. We may have the upper hand.
You said it's pitch black outside and there's shadows. We see shadows moving around.
That's right.
Hide in the slide.
I want to look outside.
I feel safe in the slide.
I want to look outside. I want to
Look,
assess my surroundings.
This is time to roll. Highest roll wins.
4.
3.
All right, Kent, we're gonna go check out We're gonna go try and hide in a play place slide.
Are we both hiding in the slide?
Just the two of us.
You're gonna like this. On your way to the slide, you both realize that this was a disgusting decision.
I told you.
Only terrible necessity would ever justify such a decision.
And an experiment in static electricity, too.
You decide to rethink. Now you can try the front door or wait it out.
Oh, good job, Kent.
I know.
Good job.
I'm sorry. Wasted some time, apparently.
Apparently.
It's all right.
I still want to stay there. I feel like it's really dangerous to go outside.
We don't know what's outside. It could be cookies.
Okay, for cookies, I'll leave.
Okay, try the front door.
Oh, okay. We don't have to roll for that, do we?
Looking ahead cautiously, you take a step towards the front door. Ken says, it's like when Harry Potter dies and he goes and talks with cryptic Dumbledore and it's all white.
Oh.
And there's that creepy thing under the bench that no one even knows.
The Voldemort fetus.
Is that what it is?
That is what it is. And Joel responds, like at the train station? Yeah, Ken says.
Of course, we're having this conversation.
better than a McDonald's. And Kent, leave the Harry Potter references to me, okay?
I guess I didn't even know what it was under the bench.
Yeah.
I actually saw that at the studios in London. They have a little animatronic thing. You push a button and make the little...
That's disgusting. It's horrifying.
That is disgusting. Then you suddenly hear something scurry around on the other side of the wall of booths between you and the front door. You both pause.
Oh, so there's something inside.
No,
the McDonald's.
not cool, not okay, Kent says, and you both wait. You don't hear anything for a moment and try to move again. There's no new noises, but you now have a bad feeling as you glance at the front door, then see that there's nothing but
The
blackness
blood
behind
is
it.
streaming out of the soft serve cone.
Oh, you think it's
Isn't that-
blood?
Well, that's what I thought.
I thought it was just Slurpee.
The cherry flavoring is what
Warm cherry
Warm
Slurpee.
cherry Slurpee.
All right.
Okay, so something
Cube
is
pizza, warm
scurrying.
cherry
So
Slurpee.
something is scurrying behind the counter between you and the front door. So there's no way to the front door besides walking by whatever this is. So you
Sure.
have 3 different options here.
Right.
You can peek around the corner and you can roll for not it. You can choose to push the other person around the corner. Higher roll will win. Or you can still go hide in the freezer.
Joel seems like he's having a lot of fun.
I'm worried at this point. I'm covered in warm Slurpee.
It seems like he's not taking this seriously.
I am.
I'm going to push him.
Okay.
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
Push the other person around the corner. Higher
wait.
roll wins.
Wait, don't I get a say in this?
Okay, yeah.
I would say peek. I'm not mad at you yet.
But would it be a not it sort of situation, or you just peek?
It's a not it situation where I say, let's look.
I'd push him.
And then you still roll for not it.
So we have to roll to see whose decision goes
Well,
first.
if you guys are disagreeing, then you need to roll to see who wins, and then we'll roll for the...
Like, Kent goes first.
2.
Okay. 3.
All right.
That didn't work, Joel. Thank you very much.
So now we're going to
So,
peek.
Joel wants to peek around the corner.
Now we have to do not it rolls. All right, not it.
Not it.
5.
1.
Yes.
Wow.
All right, Joel.
Seriously?
Or Kent.
Do you want to trade die?
Please?
Here you go.
No, we got to stay with the original.
All right, Kent. This is
fate.
a lot of rolling, but you need to roll now, and that's going to determine.
I wanted to push him, and I have to go first?
This is... Well, you just lost that roll.
Well, yeah.
Just the
you
two
now-
of us.
For now.
You now have to roll to determine what you're going to encounter behind that counter.
Okay.
What?
Joel,
I'm
please
not
blow.
blowing on your die anymore.
Please, it's tradition. Pregnant.
Family friendly.
6.
A 6.
No,
Is that good or bad? Were you supposed to get high or low?
I have no idea.
Yeah. You can hardly believe your eyes as you step around that corner and
wait.
see.
Can I ask something, Jacob?
Okay.
Does the creature depend on the number you roll? Like, there's different creatures depending on which number it is?
That is correct.
Okay, and what do I see?
Cabin in the woods.
Popcorn popping.
As you step around the corner, you can hardly believe your eyes as a face hugger scrambles
No.
scrambles up the table in a flash and leaps for your gaping mouth.
It is gaping right now, too.
You have to roll an odd number to evade.
You stop that right
Please,
now.
please live, Ken. I don't want a face hugger near me.
Please, please, please. Joel? 3.
3. Roll to evade. In a Bruce Lee-esque move, you flip backwards and kick
racist.
up, sending the little monster flinging into a window where it bounces off and twitches on the ground.
Oh,
Thank you, Phil.
At this point, you have a few options. You can go check it out. Go
I've seen too many alien
Go look
movies.
closer. Grab a bar stool and try and smash it.
okay.
You can just get out of there. Bolt for the door. You can still go hide in the freezer. And those are your options.
Bolt for the door.
Bolt for the door.
This is only Ken, right? Because I
Yes.
wanted to check it out.
Yeah, this is...
No. Joel, no.
As you decide it's best just to keep moving, you hurry towards the door and feel something smack and stick to the back of your head.
Oh.
You reach to pull it off, but it's already pulling itself around to your face and tightening its grip.
I just kicked you.
You kick the face hugger. That doesn't kill a face hugger.
My kicks are really strong.
Well, it's happened. You're about to be an alien baby mama.
Oh, Ken. I'm
you
so
serious?
sorry.
When the face hugger releases, he scurries off, but is quickly beaten to death with a bar stool by Joel.
Thank you. That's what I would have gone
I
for.
could have beat it with a bar stool.
I had
Now-
to finish him.
Now you and Joel are standing together, and can't you have some decisions to make
I
here?
really am pregnant.
You are.
Thanks, Joel.
It's not my fault.
You can now decide to go lock yourself in the fridge where Joel will not be infected. Or you can ask Joel to kill you before an alien bursts out of your chest.
Oh, word.
Or you can go and try to throw up. Maybe it'll even come up.
Yeah, I'm going to binge and purge that thing.
You're going to try and purge the thing? All right.
Once again, this is just for him.
This is
right?
just him right now.
Dang it. Because I was going to kill you.
I know you are.
You rush for a tabletop salt shaker and smash the bottom and pour the salt into your mouth. Then you grab an old soda and wash it down, and then you do the same thing a second time.
Oh,
Just
then
before-
he's a nightmare burger.
I
and a
got
slushy.
the orange concentrate as well from McDonald's. The old.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just before throwing up, Joel suddenly makes a comment about you having really weird cravings when you're pregnant.
You would too.
I would. I
Ken?
like to find humor in the situation.
In order for a miracle to happen, you need to roll a 6.
Are you kidding me?
Please, please, please.
2.
2.
Oh, it moved to 6.
If possible, you actually feel worse from what you've done. Now, you can still ask Joel to kill you before an alien bursts out of your chest, or you can lock yourself in the fridge where maybe Joel will not be infected.
I'm going to go. I don't want Joel to kill me yet. I'm going to go lock myself in the
Alrighty.
fridge or freezer.
After a tearful farewell,
Bye, buddy.
Did you? Yeah, you did not cry.
Joel,
you later.
you lock him in the freezer.
Yep.
As you sit in the booth
The
staring...
facehugger is dead. I killed it with the bar stool, right? It's dead.
It's dead.
Okay.
As
You
you
killed its mother or father?
Yeah, I killed your baby, your bitch, your baby daddy.
What? We would have had a very happy life together.
No, you wouldn't know.
Now you'll never know.
And now I have to tell the child that his father ran away, went to get
You'll die well
went to
before
get some
that.
smokes.
When it bursts out of your chest.
Okay, so after a tearful farewell, Joel, you've locked him in the freezer, and you sit back in the booth staring at Kent's last meal of a steak quesadilla, and shed a little tear for him in memory. Suddenly, you hear some rustling, though, coming from behind you, and you realize it's actually coming from the kitchen. Just then, you turn and see a chest burster. Already had a great meal of your dear friend, and is now escaped.
Dude, you're dead.
And
I'm not dead.
and is now diving on you.
The chest burster is?
The chest burster. You are now dead too.
Because he died, I died?
When all turns to blackness, you realize that you can feel something. It's a pressure on your chest and arms, though you can see nothing anywhere. You're aware, but you're immobile, and your eyes will not seem to open. You struggle and finally release a feeble, involuntary grunt.
Oh.
Wow, that was Joel, by the way.
Blame that on me.
Fairly friendly. Okay.
I'm nursing my baby over here, and you're over there making
we let out a
toilet
grunt.
humor.
A grunt.
Yes.
A grunt. You relax a moment, exhausted. Then you feel a sharp pain in your side. You want to scream, but your mouth won't let you. Suddenly, you're back at McDonald's.
We can do this again. We get to do it again, kid.
Okay.
I got to kill you all over again.
No, I'll get the bar stool. It's fine.
Okay, just I want to put this out.
Sure.
This is the second time we've done this game that you've killed me. That
You're right.
You have killed me.
I'm sorry.
You live and die
You should have
together
killed
in
me
this game.
immediately.
For the record, if a chest burster came out after me,
No, he's fed on Kent, so he's gotten bigger.
And
So
you've
he's
seen
more
those
of a
little ones.
cinema.
You've seen Alien Covenant, where that little one just was able to take everyone out. Yeah, it happened. They were scientists, Joel.
I've got Taco McDonald strength. Well,
Now you are back as you are headed to the front door.
okay.
Kent, as you, the loser from the role previously,
Awesome, thank
are
you.
now
You
going
don't
to
say from the role previously.
Like, we both died. I just happened to
Because
be
of
injected
you.
with a child.
It's you causing
I
my
think you had the
death.
worst death here. Yeah, burst out of your chest and then ate you. Yeah, that's not great. Okay, so as you inch forward, and again to set the scene,
Am I
this
peeking
is-
around the corner?
You're peeking around the corner.
Okay.
Just peeking around the corner. Going back to that.
And now you're going to have a different experience. You hear something that sounds strange, even eerily familiar. It's a sound you know, a warm, almost a vibrating sound. It's a purr.
Oh, okay.
You walk around the side and see Tigger,
Oh,
your favorite and cherished childhood cat.
oh, not that Tigger.
Not that Tigger.
Your cat, your old.
This is a
my
childhood
sweet
cat.
cat Tigger.
Yeah, Jacob asked us about our personal lives.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay, Joel, you say, I think we need to revisit this heaven thing because this cat died 20 years ago and it
Yeah.
definitely went to cat heaven.
Yes.
Joel responds, still not heaven, man. McDonald's. As you turn around to
Is
argue
this
further.
heaven? No, it's Iowa. McDonald's.
Iowa McDonald's. As you turn around to argue further, you hear a sound from the kitchen coming towards you. With incredible speed, you see a short, brown, furry creature with a huge nose running on two legs zip your way. It looks like it's running right for you, but grabs the cat in its mouth.
I just barely got Tigger back.
As it continues running through and out the front door into the blackness amidst many cat cries. Tigger! Kent yells. No!
No.
That is not okay. I am not okay.
Right.
After a brief pause, Joel looks at him and says, so was that Alf?
Hey!
You both stare at each other an instant. Am I a crazy person if I say yes to that? Joel says, yes. And Kent, you're like, the answer's still yes.
Can I even be mad if Alf took my cat? Or is that an honor?
I don't know.
That's actually pretty
It's an
cool.
honor.
Right.
Joel, you say, I think it's time to go. I'm still not sure I want to have a face-off with Alf, though. Let's go somewhere else.
Imagine what Alf would do to you if he was a facehugger.
It doesn't even make any sense.
Not family friendly. All right. You now have two options. You can decide, you can head back for the front door, or you can go hide in the freezer.
The freezer, is this for both of us?
This is continue to the front door. Yes, this is both of you.
The freezer was a really bad spot last time, and there was no safety there. I have to say we have to go for the front door.
But he keeps mentioning the freezer as if that's an option.
Right? But we died. I died when you put me in there.
I don't see what advantages to be going to the
Front door.
freezer. Front door.
Front door it is. As you reach the front door and push, it doesn't budge. Both of you try, and then you both push together. Still doesn't budge.
But am I using my full Joel strength?
You are.
Oh.
It's nacho cheese, quarter pounder strength.
Then you say, I don't want to die in a McDonald's.
Again?
Again, that's right. And then, there are worse places, Joel answers. Not according to Jake, Kent snidely responds. What do you do now? You can
go to the freezer.
That's actually not an option this time.
Oh, okay.
You can throw a chair at a window. You can see if there's a back door by the play place. Those are your options.
No, here's the thing, Kent. Having watched Shaun of the Dead, for example,
Yes.
there's a part when they panic and they end up breaking open a huge window,
Right.
which then ruins their safeguard.
Yeah.
So I've got to say we got to examine for a back door.
We have to go for the back door.
Yep. As you walk into the play place, you see two things. There is a back door, and there is a giant chicken between you and that door. You both take a moment to accept what you're seeing.
This is McDonald's too, so this isn't the subservient chicken from Burger King.
No, it's not. It's not that chicken.
Okay.
Are we talking like a giant actual chicken, a guy in a chicken suit?
This is a giant chicken. Its head is about at your chest level.
Okay.
Okay. Like an ostrich.
And if it
Like
were to
some
lift up
ostrich.
its head, it's even taller. But like at its regular stooping level, it's about at your chest.
Okay.
Okay.
You both take a moment to accept what you're seeing. It's currently pecking at numerous ball pit balls scattered on the floor, puncturing each one and going on to the next. Then it turns toward you and cocks its head to the side. As you back up, he inches forward. Suddenly you realize, while you're backing up, that it is now between you and both of the doors out. Do you say, it's just a chicken. I bet if we run at it, we can scare it off. Or retreat to one of the play slides and hope he can't follow you. Or throw a shoe at him. See how that turns out.
Chickens are dumb. I want to
Really
say that
dumb.
for the record.
But do we provoke the chicken? Do we throw the shoe at the chicken? Or do we just get out of its eyesight?
I'm thinking, here's the thing. I think we need to hide. Only because I just don't see anything good from attacking a giant chicken.
Can we throw a shoe and then hide in the slide?
I think if we throw a shoe, it's going to get angry at us. But if you, I'm saying run and hide. You're saying throw a shoe?
Yes.
Okay, we got to roll.
All right, let's roll.
6.
4.
Throw
Sorry,
a
Joel.
shoe
I'm
at
so
it.
sorry. I knew that was the wrong choice.
In an act of pure manly heroism, you throw a shoe and decide to toss it at the monstrous chicken to see if you can scare it off and to figure out maybe just what you're dealing with. As you may have expected, your throw misses entirely.
Because it's me. I'm the one throwing it.
Although the chicken quickly runs to the shoe and pecks it up. He turns back to you as his powerful beak slices through the material and half of
got
the
your
shoe
scent.
and half of the shoe falls out of his mouth. Then he quickly pecks that other half up. You burst out with a cry about your favorite shoes being gone and quickly
They
decide
knew.
that this was actually not a time for bravery. You can retreat to one of the play slides and hope he doesn't follow you, or still try to run at him and say, it's just a chicken. And still, if we run at him, I bet we can scare him off.
The dude just chopped a shoe in half with his beak. I say we run to the slide.
But then we might be trapped in the slide.
Well, we can eventually get out. We're trapped now. We can't be more trapped.
So we're running away
We're going
from
to
a
hide in
giant
the slide,
chicken. We are
hoping-
chickens in this case.
I'm just, if we get in the slide, he may lose interest and leave.
Okay. I will agree with Joel.
All right.
Because I made a bad decision last time.
All right, so retreat to one of the play
Last couple of
slides.
times.
Your only good option appears to be the play place tubes. You both turn and see two open tubes. You simultaneously dive into them and scramble upwards as you hear pecks on the tube behind you. As you continue up, you see the tubes merge into one larger tube higher up. You take a moment to catch your breath and enjoy the aroma of kid sweat and urine.
Yeah.
Well, that is Kent's cologne he's wearing.
It's Axe body spray. Okay.
After looking at each other, Joel asked, "You think this is because of how much chicken I've eaten in my life? If there's an angry man-eating cow on the other side of this, then maybe," Kent answers. "Chicken shouldn't be that big, though, right?" Joel asks, still catching his breath. "A rooster. I think it's a rooster," Kent answers. "What? Why do you think that?" "The comb." "What?" Joel asks. "It has a red comb," Kent continues. "It's on its head. It's a rooster thing." "Huh? How do you know that?" "I think Jake told me one time."
Oh, we're giving credit.
I like that I don't know what a difference between a chicken and a rooster, and you got the information from Jake.
And I'm like, no.
You guys don't know about chickens.
You know,
Jake is
my
the
parents
source.
own chickens right now. You know that, right?
No, you made that up.
No, it's true.
You
Apparently, Jake is now the source of all knowledge
Michael
and
Jackson,
truth.
Fluffy, Biff, Weird Al.
They named the chickens?
These are all the chickens.
That's weirder. That's even weirder. Now I know you're making it up. You pause, and just as you're about to come up with a plan of survival, you hear scratching behind you. Kent pokes his head down to see that the rooster has squeezed into the slide and is using his talons and beak to pull himself up the slide, piercing the sides as he moves.
It's all because you
All we
wanted
need
to
to
throw a
do
shoe.
is put the chicken on the ground and draw a chalk line, and it hypnotizes the chicken.
Is that true?
It's true.
Did you learn it from Jake?
I did it with the chicken.
With Michael Jackson? Oh, yeah, I'm sure Michael Jackson did that.
That sounds weird.
Was it Weird Al?
It's weird in that context.
Any context.
All right. So as he's coming up the side, Kent cries, "Here comes the rooster! We gotta move!" As you scramble forward, Joel takes the lead and calls back, "You know, he ain't gonna die." Kent crooks his head. "This is not Baconsale. Are you really making an obscure music reference at a time like this?"
Here comes the rooster. It's Alice in Chains.
Yeah.
I'm not an Alice in Chains fan.
Oh, you don't even know this reference? Oh, that's weird. You know every reference.
It's Alice in Chains. Not a fan.
You know he ain't gonna die. It's a famous song. Here comes the rooster. Okay.
But you knew it from this episode.
Okay.
You learned it from Jake.
I told you about it.
Oh, yeah.
I did, actually. That just happened. Okay.
We just got meta.
Yeah, we did.
So are you really making obscure music references at a time like this? Joel keeps crawling as fast as he can. "I am who I am, man." As you pour out onto the ground, you both stand and look around. You don't know how long you have before the rooster makes his way through, too.
Here comes the rooster.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I got it.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Got it there.
And it's like, "You know, he ain't gonna die." It's a weird song.
Jake, the rooster is climbing up the slide.
Okay.
Wait,
All
are
right.
we sure it's a rooster, not a chicken? I
Jake told me with the comb.
It has a comb, guys. It's a rooster. All right.
has more than that. Makes it a rooster.
All right, now.
Family friendly.
Joel.
Biology.
So is most of what we talk about when I get family friendly.
Yeah. All right. So you spill out onto the ground. There are 2 doors before you. Do you run for the mysterious black exit with moving shadows behind it and see if the door works this time? Or do you head back into the restaurant where you know what to expect?
Let's go for the unexpected.
Let's get out of here.
As you exit the McDonald's and walk several feet into the darkness,
So the door opens.
the door opens.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe I should say that. Well, no. Yeah, so the door opens. You walk several feet into the darkness and you see lights on something out in the distance, or someone. It's still in the distance, but as you take one step closer, the whole scene rushes in towards you until the light is only a few feet in front of you. You leap back instinctively and see it is Ronald McDonald standing under a spotlight with his painted smile.
This is not heaven.
Kent releases a little squeak and Joel freezes, not even breathing. As you compose yourself a moment after Ronald's arrival, you pull your eyes away and look all around. There is nothing but blackness surrounding the 3 of you. It is an unstill blackness, like the air itself is part of a giant dark organism.
Man, McDonald's marketing campaign is really weird.
You
Who are they, Burger King?
yeah, that would make sense.
Right.
You swear that there are shapes in that darkness, but you can't clearly make out their waving and pulsing movements at the very distant edge of your vision. Ronald now speaks. "Why would you ever want to leave McDonald's?" His giant smile slowly turns into a massive frown. Joel hesitates, but can't resist a quip. "I just wasn't loving it."
Yeah.
Oh, classic Joel. Finger boop.
You just said classic Joel to yourself.
I did.
"Really? Right now?" Kent says.
Seriously.
And mumbles, kind of on the nose anyway. "They can't all be great puns, man," Joel responds. "Sometimes funny enough is enough."
If I'm not careful, we're going to get but dead.
Yeah.
Yes.
Joel, have it your way, okay?
This is like a mixed metaphor now, right? McDonald continues. "You've made Ronald very unhappy. Now you must find your way through my dark world if you want to continue." Joel answers, circling back. "Listen, there was a face hugger in there. You really only have yourself to blame for us leaving. And a giant chicken," Kent adds. "And poor Tigger."
Poor Tigger.
McDonald continues. "Facehuggers are now standard at every location exit," Ronald adds. "You will wish you had stayed. And if you want to survive here, you must first play my special seasonal game, Trick, Treat, or Die."
Jeez. Ronald.
Here's how you play. First, choose your spirit guide. Right then, Ronald's hand extends toward the blackness on his right as more spotlights illuminate 4 individuals, one at a time. Standing there, you see Pennywise,
As a spirit guide.
Samara, Michael Myers, and Freddy Krueger.
I need these as a spirit guide.
To accept, Ronald continues, to accept your guide, you must embrace them and whisper, "My dear demon, be my mentor now, I plead."
Jacob, you can't use your pickup lines in these things. It's just weird when you bring real life into fiction.
Actually, thanks for the advice. That's actually really, that's good. It's a good
My
line.
dear demon. So we got to go choose one of these to be our guide.
That's right.
For the two of us.
My dear demon, be my mentor now, I plead. Embrace, Kent mumbles. I plead? What does that mean? Does it mean, like, hug them, Joel asks? I think it means hug him and whisper in their ear, Joel, Kent answers as his voice breaks. I'm not sure I can handle that kind of emotional vulnerability.
That's all right.
No, Joel responds as Ronald continues. After you awaken your guide, you may choose your weapon. He adds, as more spotlights illuminate into burning pillars on Ronald's left. First, you see a chainsaw, then a gasoline can, a butcher knife, and a sign that reads, your own hands. What is happening? Joel asks Kent. Kent doesn't respond and just keeps watching. Ronald continues. Finally, after you choose your guide and your weapon, you must determine your strategy. He raises both his hands above his head. Behind him, 4 more spotlights flicker onto pedestals with notes written on them. Once you make your decision, you may try to kill me. Only then can you proceed. If you cannot go on. You have 3 chances to make the right combination of a guide, a weapon, and a strategy. Don't you just love games?
No, Ronald.
Your guide will advise you, though they may not always be reliable. As Ronald stops speaking, his smile returns before he adds, if you fail 3 times, you die by my hand. Now, go about it, boys. You guys now have some decisions to make.
Yeah,
Yes,
we do.
There are 3 options aside from moving on to your guide. You can decide you don't want to play Ronald's game and try and run off. You can skip the line and just try to kill Ronald. Or you can ask him for a clue. If you want to move on, you can choose between, again, Pennywise, Samara, Michael Myers, and Freddy Krueger.
We need a clue.
I think
We need a clue.
I think a
'cause
clue's wise.
We will not be able to get away with this.
No, we're not going to be able to run away or kill him.
Right.
So we got to. I think a clue's. I get a little clarification.
Ronald, may we have a clue, please?
Yes, you may.
demon baby. What is it? Demon honey, sweetheart. Plead with
Demon.
me.
Dun, 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 dun. Honey, honey. I
You
know
are
you-
my devil spawn.
And I know you never sleep.
Ronald speaks.
Oh, it worked.
We just had to sing a song. He's defeated.
If you want a clue, it comes with a price.
Oh, crap.
Are you ready to pay?
Well, what's the price?
That's what I have written that you ask next. You must first agree, then you pay, then you may hear the clue.
No.
Agree.
You,
No.
Agree.
You
No.
may go back and withdraw, or you may proceed and hear the request.
No, I'm not.
You don't want a clue?
Dude, you don't sign a contract before you read the contract.
Yeah, but what? I'll pay the price.
I'm not. I'm walking back.
Roll your dice.
All right. Oh, I got to get it first.
3.
4.
All right, we're going to go
Gonna
back then.
die, Joel.
Well, I don't want to pay a price and not know what it is. That's why I like menus at fast food restaurants. That's exactly what I'm
I
paying.
just look at the calories, and that's how I order.
Now, you may decide you don't want to play and try to run off.
No,
Nope,
we're
we
You
have to face
can
this.
try and
We're gonna
skip the
We
line.
have to choose a
we're
spirit
gonna
guide.
choose spirit guide.
All right. Who's your spirit guide?
Can't just because Samara's a girl doesn't mean you need to go with her.
No, in fact, I would say she's
'Cause
less
I know you're a little
dependable.
desperate right now.
She takes 7 days to do anything.
It's true.
So I honestly, for the companionship, for the banter, Freddy Krueger would probably be my number 1 choice.
But here's the thing about both Freddy Krueger and about Pennywise is that they're wisecrackers. They like to have fun. They like to mess with you.
Yeah.
I want Michael Myers because I feel like he's going to be the strong, silent, obedient type.
Yeah, he's the least devious.
I already got you with banter. We can banter with each other.
Yeah, but you've been making terrible jokes, and now Donald he wants to kill us.
It's just another Saturday night.
Freddy Krueger.
Michael Myers.
All right, roll, gentlemen.
6.
4.
Yeah!
Michael Myers it is.
I'll just add in the music, Joel. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Now you may roll to see who has to awaken Michael.
And say,
My dear demon, be my mentor now, I plead.
Who is it, highest or lowest that has to do
yes.
The low roller has to
this? Low
do it.
roll has to do it.
Come on. I've got to get a high number. 3.
2.
Yes! Finally! Now it's Joel's turn to get
All right,
pregnant.
come here, Mikey. What?
All right, so now you have to do it, Joel.
All right.
And furthermore, I need you to describe how this goes for you. What do you do?
So first say, in brightest day, in blackest night,
yeah.
no evil shall escape
I
my
walk
sight.
up to Michael. I
Okay.
give him a hug. And
Okay.
I lean in his ear and I say, "Oh crap! I have to remember it.
Uh-huh.
Oh crap! Cat, what is it? It's demon. Yeah, I know the words demon and plead are in there.
Baby mine.
No, stop it! I'm gonna get killed if I don't do it right.
Okay, it was like demon beloved.
No, it's demon deer.
Where have I gone? Awake from sleep. Do we have to get 100% right?
I'm going to give you guys one allowance on this.
Okay, thanks, Ronald.
My dear demon, be my mentor, now I plead.
Okay. And I whisper in his ear, "My dear demon, be my mentor, now I plead."
Excellent. As Michael opens his eyes and turns towards you, he looks you both over.
Can I unembrace him now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Why are you still holding on?
You've already stepped away.
Okay, please.
He might stab you otherwise. He instantly looks you both over and walks directly across to the pedestals of the weapons and points at the butcher knife.
It is his weapon of choice.
Right.
At this point, you can choose to listen to Michael's suggestion or make your own choice about the weapon.
So, like you said, he is the least devious. He wouldn't be trying to trick us on this one as much.
And he knows what he can do.
Yes. So the other ones were hands.
Hands, chainsaw.
Chainsaw, gasoline, and your own hands.
Gasoline is one of the few things that can kill Michael Myers, because we're going to want to take him down. We don't want him to just be our spirit guide and then just have him with us. We're eventually going to need to take him down.
Right, but here's the thing. We'll just rewrite him out of the sequel. And he won't exist.
So that seems to happen regularly.
I think we got to give him the butcher knife.
Because he
Give him
wants
what
it?
he wants.
Okay.
What
let's
he
do
really,
it.
really wants.
As you select the butcher knife, you follow Michael as he walks over to the strategies.
Okay. So far, I'm feeling pretty good about this game.
This is my favorite Final Fantasy game, by the way.
When you approach the different strategies, you find and read your 4 options. You may sneak up behind Ronald, taunt and trap Ronald, invite Ronald over for a home-cooked meal, or just approach Ronald and attack. Michael immediately walks over to just approach Ronald and attack, and points at it. Do you listen to Michael's advice, or...
I hate to get in his way because he knows what he wants, right?
But at the same time, Ronald knows that we're coming for him right then. He's prepped.
I think the best strategy would be for us to distract him so Michael Myers can then stab him.
I think the best strategy is to invite him over to a home-cooked meal. Can you imagine how much Ronald McDonald is starving for a nutritious meal?
Oh my goodness.
He just wants a home-cooked meal. That's all he wants. He doesn't want fast food anymore.
Okay, I'm going to say distract. Joel's going to say
Home-cooked meal.
home-cooked meal.
All right, roll.
1.
4.
Wow.
All right, Joel, which one was yours?
Home-cooked
By the way,
meal.
never gamble with me. Ever.
Unless we're gambling against you.
Snake eyes.
You have chosen Michael Myers, the butcher knife, and inviting Ronald over for a home-cooked meal.
Another
Sounds
Saturday
lovely.
night.
Yeah. I thought you made plans to me last Saturday night.
As you call out to Ronald, inviting him over, he walks up to you slowly and saying, "I'm ready to eat." Just then, Joel, you approach him with a butcher knife.
I approach him with a butcher knife?
Yes.
Why would I do that?
Michael doesn't do the murdering for you. None of them guides do the murdering for you because they're just guides. So you guys are required to actually do the dirty work.
Okay.
Good luck. You
Thanks a
chose
lot,
this.
Michael. What did you
Right.
do?
He hugged you back.
Joel, as you approach, you instantly do the grossest thing you've ever imagined. You try to stab Ronald McDonald.
I was going to say eat a pineapple.
As you take the butcher knife in your hands and
You like how I gagged at that, but not stabbing a guy.
as you attempt to stab Ronald, you aim for the stomach and find that the knife does not go into his body at all.
Why would have I made the meal yet? I mean, like I got some prep done, right?
That was fake. The meal was fake,
It was
Joel.
just a distraction.
Oh, I thought we were gonna to invite him to a house or something.
You attempt to stab him again, and then again, and then again. The butcher knife will not work.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Is it going through him or bouncing off him?
Bouncing off of him, it does not penetrate at all.
Those abs, though, for real.
Wow.
In this attempt, gentlemen, you got 0 out of 3 right.
What? We got the wrong person.
Yeah.
This
Wait,
is
so
this is also your first attempt.
Did I
you
die?
have 2 more attempts before you die.
Colonel Mustard.
Oh, okay.
It is. It's Clue.
with the wrench.
0 out of 3. So obviously it's not Michael Myers.
I'll pay the price. Can we go
Don't-
back and pay the price?
No,
Yes, you do go back.
I'm cheap and I'm willing to pay the price.
You go
Joel.
back.
that is ridiculous. That doesn't even make sense.
You go back to the beginning. You can try to run off. You can try and skip the line
Pay
and
the
kill
price. I
him.
need a clue.
Or the clue.
I'm walking away. I'm going to pick.
Why?
I'm not paying the price of something I don't know.
All right, you can roll again then.
6.
5. Yes.
Ronald says, I'll give you a clue for this price. Instantly, a park bench appears, and he sits down and puts his feet up on a bench ottoman.
You know this is going right, Kent. I
I'm
do.
seeing it.
Big clown feet that you have to rub.
That's exactly it.
No, that's. I seriously.
As he sits down,
Can I have
both
the face
red-
hugger back? Can you just give me the face hugger
Kent hates feet.
he puts
in my
both-
ears, wherever? I mean,
As
just
he-
lay your eggs.
Go on, Jacob. You made this bed. You know what this was when you picked it up.
As he props both of his red shoes up, he unties the
Are
boots.
his feet as big as those shoes are?
Oh, yes, they
Oh.
are. And he requires that each of you rub on each foot for 10 minutes
Ew.
Okay.
That's gratuitous.
to complete this request.
It's weird, but whatever. I'm also in a giant dark space with Michael Myers and Samara hanging out
And
behind
Alf.
me.
Yeah, you've
And
seen
Alf,
weirder.
somewhere with your cat in his mouth.
At the completion of the foot rub,
Ugh. We died, right? We chose poorly.
I just can't believe Kent did it.
Ronald, he thanks you
I thought he
gratuitously.
was going
In
to have to roll a
fact,
die for each one of the piggies.
and no, it's just the foot rub. He stands up, and after he's laced the boots back on, and Kent, he thinks you were particularly skilled at that, by the way.
Little does he know, I actually have a fetish for it.
what family friendly.
Then he asked, "Are you ready for your clue?"
What does Ronald McDonald have on the bottom of his feet?
What?
McCorns.
No. I mean, it's actually funny, but for
All right.
some reason.
All right, are you ready for your clue, gentlemen?
Yes, please.
Ronald says, "I am proud and strong, mysterious to all. Catch me right, and I'll spin right round."
Okay, so
I'm proud and strong, mysterious to all. Catch me right, and I'll spin right round.
did you say tall?
No.
Oh. Proud and Strong. Spin Right Round is by Dead or Alive.
Yes.
That doesn't really help me at all. So we had
Mysterious
Pennywise.
to all. I'm proud and strong.
We have Pennywise, Samara,
And Freddy
Freddy
Krueger.
left.
Mysterious to all.
Freddy's not very mysterious.
Spin right round. I mean, it seems more like something a clown would do.
Or a circle shape. Like a record right
Oh,
round.
but proud and strong, though. What would that have to...
She's got pride issues. She didn't like being dumped by her foster mother. I'm going to say Samara.
You guys are close, but the clue is actually about Ronald.
Do you have to rub your foot for that, Jacob? For that little tidbit you just gave us?
I will. Thank you.
He said he will.
Okay.
Pause Baconsale. Pause
I will
Baconsale.
cut it out of the show. I am proud and strong.
Wow, that was a really
mysterious
good foot
to
rub you
all.
gave.
Stop that.
I'm glad you did that,
Elapsed
kid.
time.
Thank you, Kent. I'm glad we paused that.
Proud and strong, mysterious to all. Spin me right round. Baby right round.
Right round. Like a record, baby. Right round, round, round.
Okay.
Spin me right round. All right, so which guy are we going with?
So what could confuse him? Oh, so we need to distract him. We need to distract him.
Yeah.
That is the strategy we use.
Okay.
Okay, so let's pull it back. What weapon?
Which was Proud and Strong. We have gasoline chainsaw. We got 0 right, so the knife isn't right. And then our own hands. I want to say our own hands is part of it.
I'd be totally okay with that.
But we got to choose a guide.
Okay.
Who's best with their bare hands? I mean, Freddy,
Freddy
obviously.
Krueger, but we can't use his weapon.
Who can,
He's just
though?
there. Let's pick Samara,
Okay.
and then let's let her be the guide and decide where she wants to go from there.
Okay.
Samara.
Samara.
Samara. Now you must roll to see who activates or awakens Samara.
Can Kent just do it? I know he needs some physical affection from a female.
5.
1.
It's Joel again.
It is Joel.
Hey, Lilo.
Joel, as you are looking over Samara, you notice that there's a dripping pool underneath her, and you
I'm gonna
shudder.
remember it again.
Yeah, you do.
Yes.
So dripping pool underneath her.
Okay.
You're really not looking forward to this. What do you do?
I got to walk up to her. I got to give her a hug. I got to whisper in her ear, demon deer. Is it demon deer?
I think you just have to go with it. And I think depending on what you do, she'll lead us the right way or not.
Okay. Demon deer, be my guide now, I plead.
It's pretty close. Right? Samara?
As Samara opens her eyes, she stares deeply into yours.
No, Joel. No.
You freeze.
No.
Yeah, this is normal.
Your skin goes white.
No.
And you collapse onto the ground. You are now dead. She turns to you, Kent.
Why did I actually get
even
scared?
from a distance away, you look deeply into her eyes and meet the same fate.
Because I said it wrong?
Because you said it wrong.
I can't memorize stuff on the fly like this.
It's too hard.
As you're in the blackness of death, this place that you now remember seemed like a dream until you returned. You're still here in the blackness, but now it seems like there might be light behind your closed eyes. It's an unstill darkness. Something's moving, and you try to move again yourself, but the pressure is just too heavy. Or maybe it's just that your body feels too heavy. You do have the sense that you're laying down. You also notice your back is cold. Suddenly you feel a piercing pain in your side, and you find yourself back, right where you died.
We have to do another favor because I have to get that darn clue again.
Yes.
Can we get the name again if I do another foot rub?
You can ask Ronald.
Ronald, we had...
Dearly beloved Demon Ronald.
We had a great pleasure being able to massage your giant feet with your scary, misshapen toenails. Could we get another clue so we can remember the lyric to awake a demon?
Ronald will only require one small thing for this. He needs a genuine compliment from each of you.
A genuine compliment.
Yep.
I think your play places were amazing.
Were? Past tense?
They don't have them as like the old ones with like then they have the Fry Guys and the Grimace and
all right.
Hamburglar. I love
Kent,
those.
It can be about McDonald's or about him personally.
You're the most normal redhead I've ever met.
He accepts your compliments.
I was dying.
I was like, we're going to die. The game's going to be over.
The awaken phrase is, my dear demon, be my mentor, now I plead.
Okay, Kent. My dear demon, be my mentor, now I plead. My dear demon, be my mentor, now I plead.
Beetlejuice.
My dear demon, be my mentor, now I plead. Okay.
What did we just do? Did we just summon something?
I think we might have.
My dear demon,
I assume you want to continue with Samara?
My dear demon.
She killed us last time. Do we trust Samara?
Maybe we said it wrong, is what Jacob said.
Okay. Let's do it.
Do we want to, though, or do we want to try someone else?
Let's do Samara.
Okay, Samara.
Do we roll to see what wakes her up?
Yeah. Hopefully can't.
Because we got to do this quick.
Yeah.
4.
3. Dang it.
You.
All right.
All right, Joel, what do you do?
I go up to Samara. I give her a big old hug, and I whisper in her ear, my dear demon, be my mentor, now I plead.
You try not to make eye contact as you pull away from the hug. She doesn't even glance at you, but walks in flash and time jumps over to the weapons.
Okay.
She pauses a moment before she projectile vomits water onto the pedestal that says,
Ew.
Your own hands.
Gotta give it to her.
Joel turns to Kent. I think she's telling us that's her pick. Why can't she just point? Joel asked. Should we listen to her? What do you choose?
Okay, proud and strong, spin me right round. Dead or alive. I think,
Your options are chainsaw, gasoline, butcher knife, or your own hands.
keep in mind, here's the thing, though. Kent, we don't kill them. Remember, it was supposed to be the demon. We kill them ourselves. What
Yes.
I mean. It's not the guide.
Well, here's the thing. Spinning you could do with your hands, but you also spin a chainsaw. The gear will spin,
Okay. Gasoline doesn't seem to have to do with any of this. And in my own hands, let's go with my own hands.
She's our guide. We have to trust her. We don't have to, but we're going to.
You decide to listen to Samara's vomited direction and reach out to touch
Vomited Direction was my band's name in college.
And reach a spin off of One Direction, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
And you reach out to touch the your own hands pedestal. Samara walks in the creepy, glitchy way now over to the just approach him and attack option, and projectile vomits more water on that note and pedestal. Do you listen to her advice or do you go on?
No, here's the thing: is we're supposed to confuse him, right?
Yeah.
Or are we just projecting that?
We're distracting him. We have to distract him.
Okay,
Yep.
that was the choice.
We
right?
are not listening to Samara on this one.
So was that sneak up behind him, taunt and trap him? Invite him over for a home-cooked meal or just approach him and attack.
He would spin.
Sneak up behind, taunt
Okay.
and trap, invite over for a home-cooked meal, just approach and attack.
I'm going to say...
You want to say
approach from
sneak up behind?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do it.
You have chosen Samara to use your own hands and to sneak up behind. As you follow her advice, you walk up behind Ronald and grab him by the throat. Nothing happens. You squeeze and you squeeze and you
dang
squeeze.
Come on.
But nothing happens.
Are we dead now?
He slowly turns back toward you and shakes his head. You give up. You've missed 2 now. One more and
Well,
Ronald.
the Samara that didn't count.
No.
Oh, good.
So you missed 2 now, and Ronald will kill you next time. You also got 0 out of 3 correct.
Oh, come on.
Unbelievable.
How are we? We're narrowing it down. All right. Because we did hands. So we've done Michael Myers, knife, home cooked meal.
Yes.
So those are all gone.
Right.
We've done Samara, your own hands, and sneak up behind him. So those
Right.
are out.
So you guys know there are 64 combinations.
We've got 0
Yeah,
out of
but
3.
we got 0 out of 3.
Yeah.
So we know which ones to not use.
Yeah.
So now we have 32 combinations. Or something.
Or something.
12.
3.5 times of 4%.
Yes.
All right, now you're back with Ronald. Have you had enough of this and you want to decide that you just need to run off and see where that gets you? Do you want to just try and kill
Why
Ronald
are we
directly?
wasting so much time with Ronald? We only have one chance.
We do. And let me tell you right now, Ken, it stinks to die.
I feel like Dean right now, dying 1,000 deaths. And you're Sam?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Nerds.
All right, gentlemen. Are you going to try and... or decide you don't want to play and run off? Do you want to just try and kill Ronald directly, or would you like to try another spirit guide? If you would like the clue read again, Ronald does have more favors he can ask of you.
Let's get one of those favors. Those
Yes.
don't seem to be too bad.
As you return to Ronald and ask him to repeat the clue, he has one small favor to ask of you. You need to share with him your favorite self-affirmation.
My favorite self-affirmation?
That's correct.
My favorite self-affirmation, I don't even know, Kent. Do you get one?
Mine isn't really a saying. It's more just looking in the mirror with the smolder. We all know this to be true. This is true. It's all I need.
That's advice.
Yeah.
You can tell Ronald to smolder in the mirror.
Yes.
Okay.
My mother loves me.
My
Aw.
mother loves me.
And she does.
She does.
Ronald accepts your self-affirmations, but says he needs one more little favor to really even this out. You need to stroke his hair and tell him that he's a pretty clown 3 times.
What is this? You're a
Pretty clown. You're a pretty clown. You're a pretty clown.
Oh, he's very grateful now. I can tell. All right, here's your clue.
This is getting weird.
This is weird.
I am proud and strong, mysterious to all. Catch me right, and I'll spin right round.
Okay, so now we have to pick a guide.
Yep. And we
That's
already know
correct.
we're not picking Samara or Michael Myers. It's either Pennywise or Freddy.
And we only have one more chance.
Yeah.
That's correct.
This is it, Kent. I'm going to say Freddy.
Freddy. It's Freddy.
You can now, if you're green, roll to see who awakens Freddy Krueger.
Although Jacob might pick the
I know. 4.
4,
Reroll. 4.
2. Man, why don't I always wake up the demons?
My dear demon.
My dear demon.
Be my mentor now, I
So
plead.
do I need to let you know?
Yep,
I walk towards Freddy.
that's right.
I hug him
Okay.
around his red and green sweater. I look in his little burnt ear, and I say, "My dear demon, be my mentor now, I plead."
Good job.
As you awaken Freddy, he looks at you both and smiles. The biggest, creepiest Freddy Krueger smile that you can ever imagine. Moves his little scissor hands around and walks past you. As he heads to the pedestal of weapons, he walks over to the chainsaw and does a little scissor slicing in the air right in front of it. Do you listen to Freddy's advice, or do you try something else?
I'm proud and strong, mysterious
Mysterious
to
to
all.
all.
Catch me right, I'll spin right round. Catch me right. Catch me outside.
Catching fire? Is that something that...
Oh. Catch me right, and I'll spin right round. Catch me right. I can't,
And it depends on the strategy as well.
unless catch is some sort of chainsaw term that Jacob knows and I don't, because I didn't grow up on a farm.
Jacob told me.
Let me tell you about chickens and their combs.
I'm going with gasoline.
I'm going to go with chainsaw.
Really?
All right, let's roll.
3.
5.
Joel, take it back. Take it back right now. It's gasoline.
Why do you think it's gasoline?
It's got to be. Catch me right?
And I'll spin right round.
Yes.
Think of him on the chainsaw spinning around.
That's true. Okay, go chainsaw.
We're gonna get at least 1 out of 3 right. I know it. I know we're gonna at least 1 out of 3.
We're going to die.
We're totally gonna die.
You've chosen the chainsaw.
Yes, and Freddy Krueger.
What is this show?
Imagine Freddy Krueger with a chainsaw.
As you walk over with Freddy directing you, you see the different pillars, all illuminated. Freddy walks over to taunt and trap him.
What's the other one that we haven't chosen?
There is sneak up behind him, taunt and trap,
And approach.
invite over for a home-cooked meal, and just approach him and attack.
So we have approach or taunt and trap. Now, Freddy seems like he would lie. But he
Freddy
gave us...
is also really good at taunting and trapping.
Yes.
I say taunt and trap.
Yeah, I have to
I
agree.
think we got to go with. I'm going with Freddy's recommendations here.
Yeah, we're dead.
We haven't been led astray by the guides yet.
Yeah.
You have chosen Freddy Krueger, chainsaw, and taunt and trap.
1 out of 3, baby.
Here we go.
As you see Ronald in the distance from where you're standing by the pedestals of the strategy, you yell over at him, "McDonald's sucks!" Ronald doesn't stir at first. It's not clever enough for him. What other ideas do you guys have to anger and taunt Ronald?
Ray Kroc, what a crock. Yeah.
That's done it. Ronald is now upset, and he is walking towards you. As he walks, he gets stuck into some sort of spider web. You pull out the chainsaw, you kick it on, and you start to cut into Ronald, except
No.
it bounces right off of him.
Oh, we're dead.
He's totally fine. Chainsaws. He smiles, slowly pulls the spider web down, removes the chainsaw from your hands, and dices you to little bits.
Yeah.
You are now dead.
Is that the game, Jacob?
No, it is not.
Oh,
knew it was gasoline. I knew it.
you don't know.
I knew it.
We got to know how many we got right.
You got 2 out of 3 right.
Yeah.
You think it was the gasoline?
Oh, it was the gasoline.
I don't think it was the gasoline.
It was the gasoline.
I think it was.
It was the gasoline.
Your eyes are closed in the blackness, but this time, you are certain that you can perceive light behind your eyelids. It's as though the heaviness of your eyelids is more than you can lift to save your life. Gurgling sounds enter your ears. Or are they not only gurgles, but gurgly mumbles? Right as you're trying to decide.
Mumbles was my band's name in college.
So many bands.
You've got a lot of bands and stuff. Just then, a familiar, sharp pain pierces your side as you try to listen closer, and you find yourself right back with Ronald.
I'm getting really tired of this, and it seems like we're running out of deaths, and I just want to try and kill him. Can we just kill him?
Kit, we need to make sure we have a guide.
But we've used every weapon. Let's just kill him.
We were so close
We're
last
not going to be able
time.
to run away.
Let's roll it.
I'm going to kill him.
Roll it.
6.
3.
It's actually 4. But
Close
I
enough.
tried to cheat. I'm killing him.
All right, skip the line and just try to kill Ronald.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
Deciding the best thing to do is to not play his game anymore. You rush forward to tackle Ronald.
Yeah.
Kent rushes forward. I'm standing back there going, bad
I'm brave.
idea.
Nope, you're there with him.
No, I'm not.
Together.
As you rush forward to tackle Ronald, you near and he begins clapping and suddenly points his palms at you like a superhero. From those yellow hands, a stream of minced, white, partially dehydrated onions shoot at you both. You are both knocked backward and feel yourself sinking into a hole filling with onion bits
Ew, ew.
as more pours on top of you. Ronald moves closer and continues the onslaught, laughing maniacally. As you try to breathe now, all you inhale is the onion.
Oh.
Gasping now tastes disgusting. You try to spit and gasp at the same time. You try to climb out now, but it's too late.
This is exactly like the one time I said, hold the onions, and they didn't.
Shoving them down your throat.
The onions are so heavy. You're dead.
Thanks, Kent.
I tried.
All right, let's get back on
Okay.
where we're going, okay?
That is death number 4.
Okay. It is blackness.
Hold on, there's blackness.
Pain.
The gurgly sounds are still...
Sharp pain in the side.
It's like Edge of Tomorrow.
Get an epidural.
The gurgly sounds are still present. They are syncopated, though, and somehow spaced in a familiar way.
Syncopated. Is that a farming term? Because I don't know.
Jacob told me it was.
And spaced in a familiar way. And you begin to realize that it's not the sounds themselves that are gurgly, but your ears. Like there's fluid in them.
My ears are gurgly.
With all your strength, you try and lift your eyelids, they crack a little, and you see your feet sticking up from hospital-like sheets and a sterile gray
I am getting an
happening?
epidural.
walls behind them that seem to be pulsing. Just then, the familiar piercing pain in your side returns, and you wake up back with Ronald.
Get my appendix out.
All right.
It's a dark
Okay.
You can
Can-
now decide to run off or choose your guide.
Let's do the guide.
Yes.
Freddie.
Freddie.
Okay.
All right, Freddie.
And let's roll to see who wakes him up. 1.
3.
I walk up to Freddie
Okay, what do you say?
and I say, "My dear demon, be my mentor. Now I plead."
As you awaken Freddie, he immediately walks over to the chainsaw again and does his little finger slice right into the air.
Nope. Gasoline.
Gasoline?
I'm going to go with Kent on this because it's the last one that we haven't tried. And I think you're right.
I am right.
You choose gasoline.
Okay.
Just as before, Freddie walks back to taunt and trap him.
Yes. Mm-hmm. That's one we're going for.
And you guys are going to select that one as well?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, you have chosen Freddy Krueger, gasoline, and taunting.
Do we got to come up with taunts?
Yes, you do. As you're standing over by the pedestals with his strategy, you're required to taunt him somehow. And you see Freddy Krueger is helping you a little bit by digging some sort of pit.
Okay.
Just now, you begin yelling your taunts. What do you say?
Chicken McNuggets, more like Chicken McSucket.
Wendy's is the hotter redhead.
Oh.
That's a burn.
More like you're the square patty.
Oh!
Ronald's just shaking his head right now. He needs one more.
He needs one more?
Those are good.
I thought so.
Yeah. You got soft served.
Really?
Yeah, 4 was the
Hey,
number.
that joke didn't work just like their soft serve machines at every McDonald's.
Oh!
All right, that's it. Ronald's had enough. He begins marching towards you. As he moves, he does not see the pit right in front of him.
Perfect.
As he marches forward, he falls face first into this pit. Just then, you see Freddy Krueger has some sort of spike system that begins turning him inside like a rotisserie chicken. Instantly, he starts pointing at the gasoline.
Yep.
With the gasoline and the matches that are provided, you begin pouring gasoline down into the pit with Ronald.
By the way, still not as bad as eating pineapple for Joel.
No.
All of this.
Have not reached that yet.
Right.
Joel, you pour all the gasoline down into the pit.
Yep.
Kent, you strike the match and throw it in.
Teamwork doesn't seem work.
Makes the dream work.
As he burns and turns, Kent, you say, I guess he did spin right round.
Yeah. Proud and strong. We're mocking him.
Right.
Proud is, yes, because he's taunted.
Mysterious to all.
Because Freddy Krueger gets into the psychology of how you don't want to, how you can be trapped.
Okay.
In your second attempt, you have been successful. You got 3 out of 3 right.
Your second attempt?
Yeah, the second since your last death.
Oh.
Yeah.
Finger poop?
Hey.
As you
I've
begin,
died twice.
Yeah.
you turn to Freddy Krueger, kind of fangirling a little bit, and you're like, dude, you were super creepy, but man, it is cool to see you. One thing, though, I thought you could only kill people in your dreams. He looks at you kind of puzzled. This is a dream, you fool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just then, you guys turn to each other and realize something else is going on here.
Oh, no.
Just the two of us.
No.
As you're thinking it through, you realize you're not really dying. You always come back. What could this be? In a moment of pure bravery, you tell Freddy, I think it's time to go back to that dark place. I need you to kill us, Freddy. Kill us both.
Why would you say that, Kent?
But I don't know. I'm sorry.
Freddy
You're
agrees.
not dying. You just can't think of anything good to do.
Freddy agrees very quickly.
Oh, no.
Stabs you both numerous times.
Thanks a lot, Kent. First you kill me with your chest burster.
It's better than the onions.
After Freddy kills you, you re-enter that blackness. You notice straight away that you can move your fingers and toes. Your eyelids lift slightly and pull back down. You notice there is definitely a trend toward increased control and awareness here. Right on cue, you start to hear gurgling voices that fill your ears. A piercing pain comes, but quickly subsides. This time, instead of fear, you begin to feel annoyed, even angry about the crap you're going through. You decide it's about time to put an end to this, as your eyelids flip back suddenly and with all the angry strength that you have. Standing over you both, between 2 stainless steel tables in a black room, is a tall, disgusting alien. You both scream. Let's hear your screams. You scream the highest pitch, terrorized scream you've ever imagined. As you both scream, the alien screams back, and it's 10 times louder. The alien grabs 2 syringes at once from multiple tentacles and stabs you both. Things go back to blackness.
Sheesh. We didn't even have a chance.
This time, you awake again in the darkness and decide the time for action has come. In your minds, you try to speak with each other, just as the trickster mentioned you could do in a time of great urgency, and instantly realize that you can plan and think together very easily. You decide together to crack your eyes carefully.
Can I actually look
We're
at
actually doing this, like trying to mind
psychically?
Like on Breaking Dawn, Part 1.
No,
Wow.
No.
Wow.
You decide to not move too much and draw too much attention to yourselves. You see the alien is standing over you both and moving between you as you lay on the steel carts. You determine that your best option now is to fight. You can't literally take this lying down. Now you can choose to fight the alien and receive new options, or back away. I'm too scared, don't make me.
Oh, we have to fight.
Yeah.
Let's fight.
Oh, yeah.
Fight the alien. You decide you can't live with yourself without trying to fight. You also realize that you are not restrained to the table. The heaviness you felt was simply your own body and the medication. You feel a slight stitch in your side, though, and panic, but it doesn't start burning. You reason that there must be an IV or something sticking into your side. Do you go for a kick to the head? Grab an antenna and start punching its face? Flip off the table away from the alien and ram him from both sides?
Yeah, we have to work together. Don't you think?
I think that we're connected to something, though. I think if we hop off that table, it's going to be like when you
No,
pull...
we're not. We're not at all.
No, I mean the thing in our side. I think there's something in our side that if we try to move, it's going to pull our liver out.
That IV, is that what you're saying?
Something like that, yeah.
So if we, because it is...
I'm saying grab the antennas and punch that sucker in the face.
Okay. I'm into that. Let's do that.
Grab an antenna and start punching its face. As you reach and grab the
You're into
tentacle. As you reach and grab the tentacle, you hesitate a moment when your hand feels the prickly and sticky membrane around the tough skin of the tentacle.
Ew.
Before you have time to complete your plan of a punch to its broad face, the tentacle whips out, and others come out from nowhere, fleeing on top of you both and holding you down. You have 2 options. I'm not done yet. My legs are still free. I can keep fighting. Or you can beg for your life.
We got to fight.
I'm fighting, man.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this crap. Aliens, tentacles,
All right.
tables.
Membranes.
You realize your legs are still free, and you can try to kick it in the face at once.
Let's do it.
Let's do
You
this.
kick in unison towards the monster's head and are surprised when the grip on you releases slightly. At once, with your collective thought, you decide this is your moment. And remember your original plan to flip off the table away from the alien and ram him from both sides. As you turn to roll off the tables away from the alien, you notice there is definitely a tube running into your side off of your ribs.
Yep, you're
But
right.
you have to ignore it for now. As your feet hit the ground, you turn and push the tables together as hard as you can. The alien has one eye on both of you, but doesn't seem concerned. Like a whip, a tentacle flies toward each of you, wrapping around your throats.
Ugh.
As you both grasp and pull at the alien cords, another tentacle begins pushing buttons and pulling dials on a machine
The multitasker?
connected to the tubes that were sitting beside, or that are connected to both of you.
Okay.
Suddenly, the burning from before is back, but this time you're not passing out. It just burns and burns, and it burns from your center and spreads outward.
He's injecting us.
You try to scream, but the alien's grip is too tight on your throat. Both of your bodies slump down, and you lean over the tables where you were just laying. As the alien's grip loosens slightly and the pain decreases, only one thought enters your minds. It's to beg for your life.
That's what we should have done all along?
No, it's not.
You desperately hope that the alien will take mercy on you and free you, and you're just hoping that it will understand what you're saying. Gentlemen, I have handed you cards of your
Yes, you have.
options to beg.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Joel?
Did I just choose one at random of these cards?
Yep.
And this is what Joel is saying, and he needs to do it in a pleading voice.
And
That's right.
Okay,
You are
so
pleading.
I'm not allowed to see what these cards say, but I pick one at random and read it as if it were my own thoughts.
That's correct.
Okay, here we go. Ready, Ken?
Yes.
Just 3 more kids and I'll be at an even 30. Not getting there would really kill my OCD. Also, you could think of my other 27 kids without a father.
Oh, that made it really personal. Good job, Joel.
I know.
As you speak, the alien makes this little gurgling sound, and Kent, you decide that it's a hopeful sound. So you say your own.
I haven't eaten everything from Del Taco yet, and our fans will be so let down unless we do.
The alien seems less moved this time.
What?
So,
Del Taco,
season 5.
The Del Taco defense didn't happen.
So Joel, you decide there's only one way to save this. You try to say something else.
If I lose 6 more pounds, I'll be at my goal weight. Please, I'm so close. You can't take this away from me.
Not if we have Del Taco.
You're just sure after you say this that the alien is nodding its head in agreement, like it understands you, and Kent, even though
Or
you
it
didn't,
agrees with me. You need to lose.
yeah. Kent, you recognize this as an opportunity to maybe make up for last that didn't work so well.
Joel, I got a good idea.
All right.
I haven't watched Titans on Netflix yet, and I really want to see a good DC show before I die.
You really want to see what, kid? You want to see what?
How dare you?
You want to see a good DC show before
How
you die?
dare you?
So you're implying none of DC's work has been good.
Joel, it's really easy, and who's going to just go?
Jill Goodacre.
Hey, it's not like it's canceled in
Now-
its second season on Netflix.
The alien's grip has loosened slightly.
That works.
It does seem persuaded by this argument, but it's still kind of tight on your throats. Joel, do you have anything else you can say?
I do. I have a couple cards left. I'll grab this one.
Okay.
At least wait to kill us after we've gotten Kate on the show.
Yeah, please. Please.
I like how Kent says it like it's his own thing, and you read it like you're reading out of a phone book or something.
My heart is behind it.
After saying everything you can think of, there's a moment of silence. And with the other free tentacle, the alien points to the cart where you were just laying, telling you to get back on.
Like a shopping cart?
No, it's the steel cart that you were laying on.
What's in your shopping cart?
Like that.
Yes, exactly like that.
You decide the wisest course of action now is to obey.
Oh, I wanted to plead some more. What do you think this last card says?
Only one other thought enters your minds as you try to get out of this. It's time to flatter the alien. All right, gentlemen. You've now cleverly thought of and totally unprompted found some flattering things you might be able to say to schmooze this alien.
These flattering things on the cards that we were just handed.
Yes.
Not forced.
Now, as you lay back down on the table, you sit up a little bit and say this. Kent, you go first.
Read the card.
Listen, Mr. Alien. I love what you are doing with these antennas. They are lovely.
That's just crazy to say it like that.
That's just the way he's
You
schmoozing.
have
He's
to.
schmoozing. Yeah.
It's charm, Joel.
Yeah. This does seem to be working, though. And the alien instinctively turns to Joel.
Oh, God. All right, here goes. Hey, alien. Those suckers along the ridges of your tentacles are quite fetching. I bet you can climb windows better than Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Oh.
So the alien seems to nod and agree with this one, but it's caught on to your guys' game at this point. So
Tom Cruise
immediately...
is an intergalactic star.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so the alien turns back to you, Kent.
Purple really is your color. Amazing how it brings out the darkness of those enormous frisbee-shaped eyes.
Laughing at my own joke there. Oh, yeah. This alien really likes that one, Kent. Really likes that one. Yeah, because I think they're a little self-conscious about
Frisbees?
about
Did you say frisbee?
Frisbee-shaped. Yeah.
frisbee-shaped eyes.
You
Yeah.
knows what frisbees are?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
UFOs, frisbees.
Yep.
You know.
So the alien turns back to you, Joel.
man. Your skin is so well moisturized. I mean, it's almost dripping.
But
That made me
This
sick.
one, this one does feel a little forced to the alien.
Yeah.
And they're really liking where Kent's headed a little bit better.
no, don't look at me.
He's already
Yeah.
had a good relationship with an alien this show already.
What?
With the face hugger.
Oh, don't. That's disturbing, sir.
It's disturbing.
But, Mr. Alien, I'm sorry. He and I, we kind of mind talk to each other sometimes. But to you, I must say, I've never met an alien like you. I bet all the other aliens always ask for your coordinates. For your coordinates.
Coordinates.
Not coordinates.
Coordinates.
Coordinates. Coordinates.
Say it one more time.
Coordinates. Alzheimer's.
You can just throw that out there.
As the alien looks at you, you realize that it might be smiling. You're both sitting up slightly on your carts, waiting to see if this has worked. The alien begins gurgling, then coughs suddenly and loudly before calling out over its shoulder in a distinctly feminine voice, "Phil, we got a new reaction. Could you get Dixie? I think she's on deck C."
What?
In the background, you hear a response. "Sure." The alien looks back at you both and steps away, pulling your carts together. Well, oh my, you boys are cute. Kenton shrugs and gives the alien his best smolder.
I mean, I agree.
Then she makes a new sound that you must interpret as a giggle. Especially you, she says to Kent. Well, Kent answers and smiles. What can I say?
I got a southern accent.
You are desperate.
But the intangible.
Just then, another alien slithers up that you assume must be Dixie and looks at you both. Hello, Bagsley. Why are they awake and what do you need? Then Bagsley, the alien you've been fighting and talking to, responds.
It was Bagsley. I thought it was talking to Dixie.
No, Digsy's the one they called for.
Okay.
The one Bagsley called for. Well, this has just been a whole throng of trouble. These boys have been resistant to the treatment. They're constantly making jokes through the simulations. And during the reset, they keep waking up. I had to put them back nearly under 10 times. Then they attacked me, nearly got the better of me before they started begging. Then these boys start complimenting me up and down in 5 ways ain't never heard before or seen in this quadrant. I think the tall one may even be sweet on me.
She's not wrong. She?
Is she?
Okay.
Dixie turns to look at you both. Well, they don't seem too talkative to me, just awake. Joel catches on with what's working and decides to pipe up right then. Are you two like supermodels where you're from? Because, whoa. Yeah.
Smooth.
Yeah, Kent adds.
I got a couple podcasts, too.
All right. I see what you're saying, Bagsley, Dixie responds. But the location we picked them up at is supposed to assure non-creative, compliant, and thoughtless behavior. Right, Bagsley responds. But I scanned their stomach contents, and there was food from 2 sources.
Yeah.
Well, Dixie says, waiting. I'd rather not say. Oh, please, like you can scare me. They had eaten Taco Bell. She looks down and Dixie gasps, stepping away from you both. Well, who pre-screened these two? You know we can't have Taco Bell eaters in this program. They're willing to try anything.
That's true.
Yeah.
They've seen it all. There's nothing left for them to be afraid of. Good heavens, Bagsley, we're lucky to be alive. Well, Bagsley responds, they were also eating McDonald's. Oh, mercy. What kind of combination is that? Dixie responds, perhaps it's best just to put them out of their misery.
Yeah.
Just then both of you panic a little, and the machine you're connected to beeps. But Dixie, look at the great producers they are. She points with one tentacle at the machine behind you. Well, that hardly matters. I mean, oh, would you look at that? You weren't kidding. The screen doesn't lie. Okay, let's try something with them then. Boys, she turns to you. As you've been listening with petrified attention, do you know why you're here? You both shrug and say, nothing. You don't know. She continues, there are many groups of us harvesting your species for different needs, but you see, we're in the snack industry. More precisely, we are here for your teeth.
What?
Ugh.
We're required also to get blood samples and make sure we meet all the industry safety standards and all that, but we collect human teeth as snacks. To understand better, think of them to us like you would think of potato chips. They are delicious. We make ourselves sick on them.
Gross.
They always go straight to my tentacles, if you know what I mean, but it's worth
this
it.
came straight from Jacob's brain. Yeah. I don't know if you know
So, boys, whatever happens today, I'm sorry, but you won't be keeping those.
Oh, no.
You feel your hearts beat a little bit faster, and the machine beeps again behind you. Bagsley and Dixie look at each other. We thank you for your donation in advance. But Dixie, Bagsley interrupts, we also have a contract with Big Crop Fertilizer as well, so we'll probably need to take as much as we can from them to meet that demand too. Oh, that's right. Well, I better tell the boys. Okay, you see, boys, just to be transparent and all of that, Big Crop Fertilizer specializes in utilizing rich human blood to make our soil so much better and the crops even richer. Unfortunately, there are so many of us and so many crops to fertilize, so we'll have to stimulate your hearts to make so much blood. Dixie chimes back in. Sometimes we can make as much as 10 times more than you can usually make. Instead of a lifetime of keeping you alive, your heart can make thousands of gallons of blood in a year or so before it's finally done all it can do.
Did you have a nightmare burger before writing this, Jacob?
We had listener pitches last week, Jake.
Isn't science so amazing, she ends? As you quiver in fear and feel your heart thumping, you again hear that machine beep. They look at each other once more. Kent, feeling more than a little desperate now, decides to try his luck with Bagsley. So, Bagsley, listen, I'm pretty sure you're like into, you know what I mean. We could really.
Where is this going?
We could really become something special if you were willing. Give this a go. No reason to stop things now.
Why would you do this?
To save myself.
My planets, you are so cute. I can barely take it.
What can I say?
You smile and turn your head.
You just did.
You just did. Kid, you're getting flattered by a fictional alien from Jacob's brain.
I need this right now, Joel.
Can't you smile and turn your head? Do you want to see another smolder? Joel looks over at Kent at this point and sends him a telepathic thought. Dude. Kent responds in his thoughts. Let's be honest, Joel. I've done worse things.
Oh.
Bagsley chimes in. Well, that wouldn't hurt. Let's see it. Just as the smolder is warming up, everything suddenly freezes. And the trickster walks out from behind Bagsley and starts yelling. Kent, knock this off. You're ruining my show. I mean, this is not how it should go. Look at her. Her black eyes sit on waving antennas and are as big as dinner plates. Yet somehow she only sees in 2 dimensions. I don't get that. But look at these teeth. It's like they were pulled from the worst imaginable case of toenail fungus.
Oh.
He emphasizes, pointing. And this stripe? Look at this stripe over here, Kent. This is actually a disease. I know you don't know this because you've never seen aliens before and all that, but you will catch this. And it will turn your whole body into shades of purple and red. Then you'll die of thirst. Do you want me to go on? Stop trying to marry the help, man. He sighs before continuing.
In his defense, Kent didn't roll to do any of that. That was all Jacob's fantasy.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
These 2 aliens you see here are adrenaline junkies, guys. They're both addicts, and they're from the lowest class where they're from. You honestly could not do worse. This is a new low. I sent you to them because most of their victims survive and all that, but this tube you've been noticing on your side is attached to your adrenal glands, and they'll put you through anything to fill that beaker. Wait, Joel interrupts. You're telling us this is real? Duh. I mean, yeah, it was. Now it's just really over. It's okay. There's always next year. Then the trickster turns, gives his finger a spin through the air, and without even blinking, you are both back in the McDonald's where you began. As you look at each other, Joel takes a moment, glances down at Kent's fries.
Okay.
You going to finish those? The end.
Yay! Well done, sir.
That was a twisted look into your psyche, my friend.
I got all these ideas from your Instagram feed. It's a true story.
From my Instagram feed?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Oh, I was like, where are we
The
getting
tentacles and Freddy Krueger and Spiderweb.
So wow, Jacob, that was strange and fun. Was there anything that you wanted to get to that we didn't? Any choices we made that you didn't get to real quick? Because we got to wrap this thing up. We're already very long.
Oh yeah, no. Here's a couple. Remember when there was an option to run at the chicken?
Yes.
Yeah. If you burst forward, the chicken pecks you right in the skull and kills you both.
Yeesh.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's a little uncomfortable.
A little bit.
If you decide to head back into the restaurant for somewhere safe, here's what happens. As you enter, the door closes behind you. The room turns dark, and disco music starts playing. Lights begin flashing. The floor even lights up, and a young John Travolta begins dancing towards you. You watch entranced as he gets nearer and notice too late that he's also carrying knives in both hands as he stabs you both repeatedly.
Saturday Night Cleaver.
Oh, well done. As he stabs you both repeatedly before continuing dancing. You're dead by the hands of John Travolta.
Why John Travolta?
He seems like something out of a nightmare.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Yeah. That's... well, there's another death where... I won't look this one up, but if you try to run away from Ronald's game, he chases you down and stuffs Drano burgers in your mouths.
Oh, my gosh.
Fantastic. Wow.
Yeah. So
I'd rather have that than the onions, to be honest.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then what was Zach keeping track of?
Deaths. He was just helping me with deaths. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But that was... I told him before. There wasn't any points
Zach
this
was
time.
just helping Jacob with deaths.
Are you proud of yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be.
Yeah, gentlemen, that's pretty much it.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
That was a lot of fun, Jacob. We look forward to putting you through this again sometime soon.
Yes.
No.
So
Next
start
year,
now.
maybe.
Start now for next year.
No.
Yeah. But I was going to say thank you for listening to our Halloween shows. We really enjoyed them, and look for maybe a special Halloween bonus episode.
Yes,
coming
there
up on
will
Halloween
be.
Day. But if you want to find me, you can find me at 76Joel on Twitter. You can find me performing with Quick Wits. They perform every Saturday night at the Midvale Performing Arts Center. For more details, go to qwcomedy.com or go to the Quick Wits Facebook page.
If you want to find me on Twitter or Instagram, it's at Kenny3DD. If you want to read my movie reviews, it's ShowtimeShowdown.com.
You can find me on Twitter at Jacob A. Rogers, where I mostly just respond to other people. But you can find Baconsale on Twitter, where there's lots of clever content all the time, at Baconsale. Also on Instagram at Baconsale. Go check out our store if you want some merchandise. tpublic.com/Baconsale, as you know.
So until next time, my dear demon, be my mentor. Now I plead.
Be excited about
The
that.
explanation. It's not worth explaining.
It's so true.
Oh, it's in pizza cubes. There's 4. There's
Pizza
4
cubes.
slices. You have to rely on each
I
other.
can rely on your dead carcass.
I feel safe in the slide. Joel,
I'm
please
not
blow.
blowing on your die anymore.
Please, it's tradition. Pregnant.
But am I using my full Joel strength?
You take a moment to catch your breath and enjoy the aroma of kid sweat and urine. Huh, how do you know that? I think Jake told me one time. With Michael
My parents
Jackson.
don't.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure Michael Jackson did that.
That sounds weird.
Was it Weird Al?
Oh, classic Joel. Finger poop.
You just said classic Joel to yourself.
I did.
You're the most normal redhead I've ever met.
My dear demon, be my mentor, now I plead.
My dear demon, be my mentor, now I plead.
My dear
Beetlejuice,
demon,
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
My dear demon,
Be my mentor, now I plead.
My ears are gurgling. Teamwork doesn't seem work.
Makes the dream work.
Thanks a lot, Ken. First to kill me with your chest burster.
It's better than the onions.
Are you two like supermodels where you're from? Because, whoa. My planets, you are so cute, I can barely take it.
Why John Travolta?
He seems like something out of a nightmare.
Wow. Wow. Wow, I'm a ghost. Oh, yeah. Dancing with glow sticks. To dubstep Halloween music.
Why is your nose bleeding?
I'm not sure.
You've got the body, and I've got the brain. Let's make
Lots of money.
You're a
Pretty clown. You're a pretty clown. You're a pretty clown.